Hi traders, good morning, good afternoon everyone. I hope you had a fantastic long weekend and ready to start a crazy week on the market because as you could just see the pre-market, all of the indices are down significantly thanks to another tariff threat. Thank you, Trump. So indeed, he is just threatening Europe with crazy tariffs because of Greenland again. Hi Nitsa, nice to see you. Yeah, hopefully we will have a nice and green week. Well, seems like not the same for the market at the moment. Again, unfortunately, which I see, and I'm just going to tell you why I'm not extremely happy about the fact that the SPY is down already 1.48% and much lower on the triple Q because the big techs are leading the bleeding at the moment, 1.74 down on the triple Q. So as you can see, it just went almost under this 50 EMA level, 680. It was even under the 680 level, which is way under the 50 EMA on the SPY daily chart. And if we just check the triple Q, this doesn't look better either. Triple Q, okay, here we are. Weekend was beautiful, Nitsan. Very nice, as always. Oh, I was just showing to one of my mentor trader how to place the orders, but definitely I do not want to trade triple Q today, just TQQQ. So actually weekend was very nice, long weekend, so I was enjoying it. However, I was just definitely missing yesterday the trading. Like I've seen that what's going to happen when this threat is going to spread and so on, and that's why I'm not very happy because unfortunately this just caused quite of a big shock on the market. And as you can see, both of the indices, I mean all three, because if we just get the DIA as well, DIA, the Dow Jones, all of them are down significantly, which is never good to start the day with because the party is already like over, I would say, in pre-market. Hopefully, it's not going to happen today. And even Besant, Scott Besant, he just called the whole thing a little bit like overreaction and hysteria and so on. Well, let's see. Let's see. After the bell, we will see whether this is the buy the dip opportunity and Besant is right that this is just a hysteria or this is going to be a gap and go, which is again a little bit stretched to the downside. Hi, Isaac. Why this is happening? Actually, the reason for that it's this let's call it dispute over Greenland for 2 weeks now, and Trump definitely wants Greenland. I was talking about this in the last week. Why is that? Definitely because of geographical reasons, like this is the last defense line from the east, as you know, from Russia, for example. First of all, military reasons, oil reasons, rare earth elements reasons, and so on. So a lot on the table, and seems like Trump just grabbed it and just cannot let it go. He wanted after that to buy the whole country. What else? And now, as you can see, because Europe thinks like it does not belong to the US, but rather to Denmark, as you know. For that, Trump answered it was like a tariff threat. I think it's 10%, like over everything, but especially because Macron just told some things which Trump really did not like. He wants just like 200% um, tariffs on French wines, by the way. So this is going on now, complete craziness. I agree with Besant, but we don't know yet what's going to be the whole impact on the market. We see the pre-market impact actually that everything is down, especially the technical stocks, the big tech stocks are technological stocks are down a lot. And let's see how it's going to be continued. So guys, you know exactly that usually after long weekends, after holidays, the start of the week is, which is now it's Tuesday, it's going to be hectic and volatile. I think we can like just triple or quadruple it at this stage because it's going to be even more crazy. So seatbelts on. Hi Buza, good evening to you. I hope I could help you to. By the way, Michael or Isaac, I don't know which name you are using, but I hope I could help you to see clearly what is going on at the moment in this world and especially the U.S. market. Buza, good evening to you. Thank you very much for your watch list. Coin MSTR definitely because even the Bitcoin pulled back. However, we have a good news on our gold swing trade. If you are with me on the gold, then you can see that the USD is just exploded again, and this is getting really, really close to my first partial point since I called it from the level of 4,000. Now it is on 4,700. Actually, this, as I mentioned you, 4,700, it's my first partial point on this gold trade, and I'm going to put my stop loss actually under this 4,300 level. I'm quite generous with the stop loss because if this craziness is going to be continued in the world, I think that the gold is still have some space to run. So I'm thinking to take my first partial today, like really. All right, traders. So what else in here? I'm going to watch the stocks definitely. Yes, Buzak, ASTS for long, also checking ASTS Space Mobile. We just got some news and seems like it does not care too much. I mean, it did a start with the pre-market with a gap down, but it's just running for some recovery. I agree with you that this is going to be like for the long side, we should look for stocks which are just going down because the hysteria is, as just Besson called this, or overreaction. But anyway, they are strong stocks. For example, ASTS, good catch, Buzak, definitely is going to be on my list. So let's see, however, what is happening on the in the financial headlines besides of Greenland. However, everywhere is Greenland. Treasuries are sliding as well, by the way. On this news, One Wall Street Bank wastes no time downgrading Europe over Greenland threat. So might they think that this is just a short-lived hysteria as well? Well, let's see. I was mentioning you Bitcoin. Bitcoin was just flirting with this 97, 98K last week, but now it's completely gave it all back during the weekend. Of course, as you know, crypto is 24/7, so you can trade it almost all the time. So it was reacting immediately to this news, to the new threat of tariffs from Trump. That's why you can see the Bitcoin pulled back already significantly, and again back to 91K area. So huge pullback on the Bitcoin. I guess this is the reason, Buzak, why you are going to watch the coin and MSTR. SHPH, very nice small cap, I guess. SHPH, sorry. Highly likely I've never traded this stock, Nitsan. We cannot trade it, but you know what? I just push it through the risk management team. Hopefully I'm going to be successful in that. Just a second. Which is that? ASHP. Okay, so this one seems like is a good one. I really like the calls over $5. You know exactly why. Like it can be a quite of a great catalyst, especially for small cap stocks when they are just pushing over the $5 level. Hi, Symphony. Hi, Alamu. Nice to see you. Good morning, everyone. SLV, yeah, gold, SLV, definitely HL, GNUG, everything which is an ETF of the silver and the gold can be watched for sure. And I'm just going to definitely, I'm just going to check it. All the metals and miners exploding exactly in its sun. That's why all of them are going to be on our watch list. Tara, nice to see you. How are you? Hope you are doing great and ready for a really, really, really crazy start of the week. Yes, Netflix day because Netflix is going to release earnings after the market closed, traders. And as I've seen, it was like half an hour ago, it was into the green area. Let's see if it still stayed there. I'm just going to check it. CD, yeah, okay, CD on your list as well. So I'm watching HL here, SLV, GNUG, which which is a gold miners bull index as well. I mean ETF. So we have so many to watch on the metal side and the miner side. So CDE you mentioned as well. The core mining it's here as well. Looks like as a stretching definitely. CRVS has 20% short float. Oh my God, that sounds like a perfect short squeeze. Yeah, short squeeze candidate. I like it. I like it. A bit too much to my taste, to tell the truth. Like if you're watching a 74% higher, wow. I mean, really, wow. But we can watch it on the secondary list because short squeeze can be quite strong for sure. Guys, I'm just starting my candidates list even before to go through detailed into the news and so on because I'm going to forget these fantastic stocks which you just called here. So CRVS, I'm just going to call it to the secondary list. Yes, it's a huge squeeze there for sure. It looks like. Just close your swing there. Very nice, Nitsan. Well done on CDE. Tara, Netflix, I'm just going to put on the list for today as well. I'm sure there will be some moves before the earnings going to get released. And as you can see, it seems like a good long, a possible good long candidate. You mentioned this ASTS as well. This is still in a gap down, but as I mentioned you, it looks like really strong on the daily and it's just gapping down because of this hysteria. So might I'm going to watch ASTS here as well. I don't think so. We will have too many long candidates anyway, beside of the metals and the miners. I'm going to call HL and SLV, but you know what I mean. So all of the favorite ETFs and miners, if you have, just put it on the table. All right, CRVS. Yes, Nitsan, we were just talking about this with Buzak, definitely on the list on the CRVS. And good news that it is tradable on the TEFS platform as well. So that's fantastic. Okay, guys, so Netflix, ASTS, HSLV on the long side, short. I would say everything else. I'm just kidding, but not really. I mean, not fully. Like, look at NVDA. Look at I don't know, anything actually. Hood, UPST, Coin, SMCI, Roblox again, Google, Tesla, AVGO, Amazon, everything is down like crazy. Amazing actually. Even Apple is down 1.46%. The less weak stocks or not that weak stocks are Surprise MU, which is still in red, and looks like it started in a big red, but look at that, it just recovers. MU, it's in a beast mode. I just can't believe this stock. So MU, I'm going to put it on the secondary list because this can have a surprise. On the short list, I agree with Buzak, MSTR coin, it's a must watch. I think Hood as well. Google is quite weak too. Reddit, again, 4% lower. I just missed this Reddit on Friday and Thursday especially. So I'm going to keep an eye on Reddit today as well, guys. What else? Roblox I mentioned is down almost a 4% again. SMCI is pulling back after such a nice move on Friday. Google is very extended, I think. So I think I'm going to call Google as well. But you know what? I'm just going to leave some space because we are going to have just the big candidates soon. Hi Ali, nice to see you here. Yes, 44 trading room still exists. Just put it in the Google search. You will find Scott. He is still in the 44 trading room. I mean, he is the boss there. He is the main trader. You can have a subscription. As far as I remember, it's $144 per month. So yeah, of course you can go there as well. Indeed, so it still exists and you can just check them out. You are very welcome. And of course, you are very much welcome every day here with me as well. Yes, I know, Nitsan. That's good. Okay, guys, now let's see what else in here. Hi, Zuki. Yeah, SLV and HL already on my long list. Thank you very much. Yeah, everything is just exploding on the metals and the miners side because of this crazy news. So let me just check how the rest of the stock exchanges get impacted. I guess it's red, and yeah, definitely Europe very red, Asia red. Shanghai, though, it was green. As I mentioned you on the treasury side, they were not really happy about this as well. Futures extremely red, silver, gold flying, and even the crude oil is just pulling back a little bit. Crypto extremely red, especially by the way, Cardano, Solana, and Dogecoin just suffered more than a 6% drop, guys, but even Bitcoin doesn't look good. So this is what we see now. We won't have too many economic news today, actually nothing, nada at all. And let's see the pre-market movers because we have some. For example, Nvidia 2% down with traders trimming positions in the AI giant as global trade tensions escalate following Trump's latest tariff threat over Greenland. As I've told you, big techs just impacted. GBH is here as well. Transportation and logistic company fell more than 2% after the report. So let's see GBHT. How does it look like in the pre-market? Well, extended a little bit on the daily, but I don't like the volume. I'm not sure this is going to be on my list at all. Micron with news 1.5% lower, but as I mentioned you, it's just recovered almost already fully as they just signed a letter of intent to buy power chip semiconductor manufacturing corporations fab in Taiwan for 1.8 billion in cash. Wow, that's a pretty big, nice sum of cash buying out. So Micron, that's why it was just falling a little bit. As you know, a company which is buying another company, usually the stock is falling. But as you can see, MU is still in a beast mode. Amazing. Hi, Jeremy. Nice to see you. UNG. Yeah, definitely UNG. Here we are. Oh, yeah, UNG. You are right. I was just reading about the gas, like the natural gas is just going up like crazy. I'm just going to put it on the long list. Thank you very much to remind me. How about ONDS? Friday, it was a good short. Let's see whether it's going to be continued. Nissan, I'm just watching it. It can be a second day. However, it's trying to recover significantly. We can just watch it on the secondary list, I think. Not bad at all because it can have a second day for sure. Triple M is here as well. Triple M, we are here, and here we go. This is down 3.81%. Pre-market volume quite good, and I like the daily for continuation 161. That's good. 160 can be, and the pre-market lows can be a quite problematic support, but looks like a good one. And the reason for that it's the earnings actually. Mixed results, so let's be careful. I don't like this mixed results thing. I like or rather the ones which are just releasing bad numbers and bad results, not mixed results, because this can just fire back if you are very much short biased. But let's just check it on the short list. Fifth, third Bancorp is here, DHI as well, or DRH, sorry. FITB down 1.44, not my favorite stock. DHI, yes, DHI, Dr. Horton is here. This was not a really lucky in the earnings. However, this was a mixed result as well. And I must tell you, I'm seeing some mixed pre-market moves as well on DHI. Only 100K. I don't know. I think I'm just going to put it on the secondary list. It can be a big mover though. It can be a big mover. Let's see whether today is going to move. Hi, Mr. Brackage. I hope you are doing great. Today, after a fantastic long weekend, Key Corporation is here, Fastena, Lululemon, JP Morgan, USB, so we still have some movers, guys. Key Corp down like a 3%, but this is only a $20 stock, not my favorite. Fastena, though, it's down 6%. And this is still extending the move lower on the earnings. And this seems like a really weak one. Volume quite of okay. I can call it to the short side. However, I must tell you that I think the big tech stocks are moving the best to the short side at the moment. Even Lululemon is moving lower, 2.41%. Reason for that, Chip Wilson is trying to exercise private equity firm and went from the company's board. Proxy battle. Okay. Well, let's see. Lulu, I just going to put it on the secondary list. Too many stocks for today. I feel like JP Morgan down over the weekend to sue JP Morgan. I mean, Donald Trump threat over the weekend to sue JP Morgan Chase after alleging it debanked him following the January 6th riot in the US Capitol. So that's definitely not a good news for JP Morgan, and I love it for the short side. Phew, guys, too many here. Maybe I'm just going to get out MSTR and put GPM here because even MSTR, it's a quite of a crazy stock, and USB is here, which is just gained but gave back everything in this pre-market. I don't like that stock too much. Lululemon just on the secondary list. So traders, we have so many great candidates for today. However, again, the big question is whether this gap is going to be like a gap and go, is just going to stop and try to recover because again, the buyers are just going to, arise, who knows. So let's just keep ourselves a little bit like on the sidelines, I think in the first 5-10 minutes. And let's see how the market is going to be continued after especially the opening bell. So today, guys, it's Tuesday, but it's a Monday kind of market. That means that the first half an hour going to be extra hectic, volatile, as you know, especially because of that news as well. So for today, no economic news, only ADP weekly employment change was released, which was lower than expected. I mean, lower number as I've just seen it, but nothing else, not even an FOMC member speaker. Tomorrow, President Trump speaks 1 hour before the market opens. That's definitely going to stir up the more this anyway, not silent voters here, because I feel like that this can be a I mean more message, more thoughts of him about Greenland and how he wants to deal with this Greenland and tariffs threat problems. Okay, pending home sales, construction pending is here. ECB President Lagarde speaks 11:45. Everything is just tomorrow. So today it's a really quiet start of the shortened week. Hi, Mike. Nice to see you. Good afternoon to you. Okay, Galaxy to stretch. Let's see, Nitsan. GLXY. I know that was like a quite of a big pump last week, and now it's just down 7.90%. Yeah, you are right. Maybe this is the time to pull back a little bit. We can keep an eye on it. Which one to check first? Now, let's see. First of all, I'm going to get here in the chat the candidates list. So Netflix, ASTS, HL, SLV, UNG to the long side if there will be any longs. JP Morgan, Coinhood, Google, Triple M to the short side together with Fastenal, and secondary list CRVS, which can be a quite of a nice long. MU, which is already recovering. ONDS, DHI, and Lulu, which I'm not going to touch it, but might watch it. Okay, guys, so let's see. UI have it here. I'm going to put here Google. That looks like quite nicely stretched on the daily, and quite of a nice opportunity to see some pullback. SLV definitely, ASTS2, ONDS is here. Nike, yeah, good question. This Nike can be like, mover on its own, does not care too much usually of the market, but now this is down as well, 2%, and I'm still expecting it to stretch lower, and at the moment it just broke, as you can see, this 63.70 70s area. I'm going to watch Nike as well for a continuation. However, I really like JP Morgan, especially with this threat from Trump that can continue. I mean, that can just trigger another continuation in this down stretch of the stock. SLV on my long side, Netflix we should watch, definitely Netflix, MSTR, Riot Hood, all of these Bitcoin related stocks on the list as well. What else? Triple M. Yep. Triple M, I'm going to watch. NVIDIA, Tesla for sure on my list. Oh, and yes, CRVS. Yes, CRVS, that's a must to watch. MU as well, as I mentioned. UONDS is not bad either. And maybe Fastenal is the last one, which I'm going to check it here. So traders, I think we are ready to start this shortened week with a huge move already in the pre-market. Be extra careful. I have no idea what's going to be the next step from the market because, as I've told you, Besant already trying to calm down the markets, that this is a little bit too much overreaction. And don't forget that the Supreme Court question is still here. They has not made their decision yet around this tariff misery of Trump. So I don't know. This is going to be the big surprise week today or this week, traders. So let's just keep an eye on the news as well. Hi, Knuppel, nice to see you. What do I think on CCL? CCL, Carnival Corporation, Cruise Lines, looks like as a double top on the daily actually, and a very nice pullback, 27.79. Listen, it still has room to go back to the 200 EMA on the daily. About this 27, 12, 20 area can be problematic because the 200 EMA of the daily, but looks like as a continuation pattern to the downside, I think, as it looks like. Hi, Charlie. Nice to see you. Good morning. Hi, Todd. Buenos dias. ¿Qué tal? Amat, checking. Okay. Oh, yes. The other beast from last week. You are so much right. You see, guys, this is the strength of our fantastic trading community. That even if I forget a stock, it's definitely you just find it. And I completely agree with you that this finally should go to the short side. Indeed, I completely agree with you. And you know what? I'm just going to put it instead of maybe, I don't know what we can expect from Tesla. Maybe I'm just changing Tesla to Amat because that looks very good for finally triggering some sell-off. INTC, yeah, definitely Tara. Thank you. Matt, nice to see you. Good morning to you. INTC, yes, you are right. INTC, we should watch as well. You know what? Maybe I'm going to watch it instead of Nike because INTC was such a nice mover last week in the recent weeks as well. Okay, guys, I think we have quite of a great watch list, especially with this plus Amat from Todd, because that looks like as a perfect short candidate finally. How much is it down? Just checking DHI, that was the new stock. And of course, listen, guys, if we are just going to stretch lower, all eyes on TQQQ again. You know exactly, I love trading that ETF over the triple Q or the SPY because that just costs much less and moving very nicely. So TQQQ definitely going to be on my list again. All right, we still have like 45 seconds to go. Good luck, everyone, and let's keep an eye on the start, especially on the triple Q, how it's going to move. And you won't believe it, MU is back to green. Guys, look at MU. This is the beast of the year so far. I must tell you if it's even crazier than the Amat. Look at that. It's just pushing for a new all-time high. Do I see it right? Yeah, amazing. I'm just completely amazed. Imagine the pullback. Imagine the profit taking here. We just need to time it right. Maybe 400? I'm guessing 400, but let's see. APP. Oh yeah, Jeremy, you're right. That was a crazy one as well last week. So good luck, everyone. Oh, beautiful continuation pattern. I agree with you. I like it. I just switch off the pre-market mode now. ABB, maybe instead of coin. Okay. All right, traders. So far we started with a quite of an extended gap down 611, 612 on the triple Q 610, definitely stronger support there. 682 by the SPY 680 there is a significant support as well. So both of the indices are starting very close to strong supports. Okay, MU, it's a beast. It is just gapping up already. ASTS, as you just called, is just filling the gap as well. Looks really strong. SLV, small pullback. INTC, struggling. JP Morgan, I like it still to the short side. NVDA 181. AMAT, beautiful. CRVS to the long side. This is the short squeeze candidate. SPY triple Q trying a little bit to save this bottom or temporarily bottom at all. Netflix all over the place a little bit for me. And Applovin. Applovin Amat looks like great to the short side traders, but everything is moving with a bigger amplitude as usual, bigger range. So we should be extra careful with the share size, okay? So 610 coming on the triple Q. Applovin still looks good. Yep, I like Applovin by the way. Amat still pushing a bit higher. NVDA lower, triple M on the lows, 168. Very spready. Everything is quite spready, of course it is. INTC pushing higher. No question on INTC, which direction it goes. Amazing. MU already 1% higher. Google pulling back too. Overall market still not pulling back, so market is still not moving higher. Tara, Netflix is acting weird too. Netflix earnings after the market close, traders, I'm just telling you. Jeremy, I don't know how about you, but I start to really like APP under 544. It's quite spready. It's like sometimes it's a $1 spread, but I really love the daily for continuation on the APP. So half share size only traders, half share size, but I'm going to try it under 543.80. Like this looks like a good one. And not Tesla, which one is that? Netflix is breaking out. Amazing. Now let's see. Applemine is going to be my first trade here to the short side. Market is still very much hanging on a thread. Okay, for 43.80. Yeah. Okay. Now let's see. APP is in. Market is still fighting. Okay, short. You need to be careful with APP, so it should be in under 543 and 80 only. In the meantime, Netflix looks like as breaking out over the high. Look at that. And the market is still struggling there though. Market is still struggling there. Netflix. Looks interesting. MU very strong. ASTS trying to be strong. INTC amazing. Netflix, I'm still not taking it. I'm just a bit afraid, that this is going to be the crazy one today because of the earnings. Overall market is trying to pull back now, which is not good for our APP, but APP is still fighting, which is good. All eyes on Amat as well on my side, by the way. MU, it's a beast. I did not take it over the high, but I was thinking on it, actually. STX is very strong. Seagate, 2.30% higher traders. ASTS is getting to the 117. Microsoft is not on my list, Buzak, but let me just check it. Big gap down. I see what you mean. See what you mean. Yeah, if the market is starting to pull back, this can be a nice scalp on the Microsoft. I agree with you. Unfortunately, APP is still very much hesitating here. I'm still holding the stock, of course. Market is trying to stretch higher now. Netflix has not convinced me yet. AMD back to the green, CRM back to the green. So this can be a quite of a decision point on the market. WMT is strong too. Walmart, guys, Walmart strong. XOM strong. UNG, SLV, I'm checking SLV is coming back. UNG. Come on, APP, don't give it up. UNG can be an interesting reversal there. Actually, I'm going to watch UNG here instead of ONDS maybe. How about CRVS? CRVS, it's around the high too. Okay, MU is unstoppable, guys. Oh, nice. APP. Watch out on APP, guys. No. Oh, sorry. Cannot see it on my. Okay, here we are. You will see it now. So APP, I want to see a 540 at least for the first partial. It was very close to the low of the day, but I could not make this partial there. Let's see. I'm watching UNG for a reversal. INTC is fighting hard as well for a bull flag, and VDA made a reversal here. I still keep an eye on Amat, Hood. Come on, APP. I need you. 540 we need. Actually, the next kind of a stronger support on APP, guys, is 520. So I really want to see 540 break. But my finger is on the buy button. Okay, with 75% of my share size. Here we are. It's spready as I've told you, so lower share size as usual, because this can be a crazy, crazy, crazy mover. But I feel like if we, yes, we broke. But get ready to take a partial on APP short. 538, fantastic. 538, I'm thinking here because usually this $2 is just, can be the decision point. 538. 538, very nice. $5 in the money. Nice, a little bit too many buyers. Okay, you know what? I'm not risking on this crazy market. I think it's going to break it through. It did. And I'm just taking my first partial 537. Thank you. First partial done on APP. Stop loss is going to be just slightly over the entry. And my dream number here is 520. Jeremy, thank you to raise this APP. Very good catch. Okay, traders. On the other hand, the APP is fantastic. On the other hand, the market is still fighting, like cannot go lower, cannot go higher. My eyes are on JP Morgan now. JP Morgan, which is really trying to pull back, but failed. So if JP Morgan is going to slash this 306 level, I'm going to get a short on that, JP Morgan. And I'm going to stay half share size today, guys. I'm going to stay on the half share size today. Netflix is still crazy. Tara, look at this Netflix. I don't know whether you took it or not. If did, wow. Stop loss on the JP Morgan is going to be definitely over 308.50-ish, maybe 309. I'm going to be more generous with the stop losses today too. 306, yep, can be good. Okay, beautiful. Come on, APP, stay under 540, please. This is what I need. This is what I really need. Too risky for you. Yeah, I feel the same. You know what? This earnings, it's always before the earnings, they get so crazy. All right, traders, so far, market could not make the decision. I am on to JP Morgan short under this 306. APP is still doing great. However, I'm not going to, let it run till 5:20. Around 5:30, I'm going to take a second partial and then let it run. And I'm just moving my stop loss with the APP on the entry. Fantastic. If you have anything, any great candidates on your list, any great setups, please just let me know. So far, market's struggling big time, and I'm just thinking to get a TQQQ trade as well. JP Morgan is in. On the JP Morgan, I want to see at least $2 to 304. TQQQ, I'm thinking as well to take, but only under the lows. And this is definitely going to be only a scalp traders on the TQQQ. AppLovin second partial 530, just near to 530, between 530 and 531. All right, TQQQ is just under the lows. It's like, ETF of the triple Q. That means that actually you are shorting the market under the lows, which can be around 51.30, 35 indeed. So JP Morgan entered. AppLovin still needs like a $3 to take the second partial. We can move our stop loss over 540, by the way. I'm going to lock in some profit over 541, 541. SLV checking. Yes, I've seen it about this $86 level, Jeremy. 86, like 86.10, something like that on the silver. Yeah, you know what? Especially if the market is going to break down. INTC is completely crazy. Come on, JP Morgan, 304 I need. 305, yeah, 304. 304 because the entry it was under 306. So market has not broken yet. I just looked some profit in on APP if it goes back, and I think I'm going to be out on APP soon. 541.50. Yep, I'm out. Oh, that was just a scalp. Oh my goodness, that's a crazy stock indeed. I'm still not going down. Can't believe that. MU is just unstoppable, guys. I've told you 400. 400. Okay. JP Morgan is still not going anywhere. A little bit stuck. SLV, yes, as I just told you before. Still interesting, but only over the run number, I think. Google, which is still very much interesting, is just forming a very nice intraday breakdown. What the MU is doing? Just can't believe this stock. Nvidia is going down, Google going down, everything. MU is just up and away. All right, traders, I'm still watching the TQQQ under the lows. Google too. MU, oh my goodness. Anyone bought MU guys in the beginning? Okay, here comes Google. 20 EMA, which I don't like it on the daily though. SPY triple Q still just tugged to the VWAP. JP Morgan looks even better with the intraday breakdown. CRVS, it's very much on the highs. Oh no, CRVS. CRVS, let me just check it. Looks like it does not care about the market. However, I don't know whether are there enough buyers to push this stock higher. I would buy it only over the high, which is 1440. Hi, Vida. It's nice to see you. Good morning. Crazy market we have. Look at that. And it's not moving anywhere. We had a beautiful short on APP. Now I am in short JP Morgan, but all the market is just on the edge now. We're watching silver, Google. I'm watching the CRVS as well. How about coin and the rest? Wood. 86. Good, good, good. Who is moving higher too? I'm just checking Bitcoin quickly. Feel like market is waiting for something, but now the SPY is definitely wants to go higher, which is not good because I need the JP Morgan lower. Bitcoin all over the place on the Bitcoin. MU, Abu, I think it's too late. Like over the high, over this 372 was a nice entry, but I had no guts with this market to long MU. But now I feel like it's a little bit too late. You know what? What I would like to see is maybe a VWAP reversal next. EQT checking. Yes, I'm watching this CRVS as well, Buzak. EQT looks like as a nice reversal, Jeremy. EQT looks like as a very nice reversal. I just missed the volume from the green candles a little bit. 50, yeah, 50 to 70 for me. Looks an interesting one. Not sure it's attractive enough for me, but not bad. So Abu, for me, the MU unfortunately not enough, not good enough risk-reward ratio. This is my only problem here. Amat is still suffering too, so I keep an eye on the Amat. CRVS, yep, I think it's going to be good. You know what? Only for a scalp. SILJ, SILJ, I guess this is a silver, no, silver miner, yep. SILJ, phew, it's extended, doesn't look really good. To the long side, I would get long only over 34.90 first, and maybe short 34.45. Doesn't look the best, I must tell you, it's just not a good market. This is what I was afraid of, as I just mentioned you, that the party is over before we started the trading, because too much to the downside. All right, traders, good news. JP Morgan is in green, but it still needs to definitely push lower. Market SPY tried a very nice gap fill, at least to go higher, because this is very, very far away from gap fill, but it failed. And now it's back to the VWAP, so no decision yet. I still keep an eye on Amat though. Applied materials and maybe under the VWAP. CRVS, good luck with that. I think I'm going to be extra selective today and trying really to go with the flow with the market here. However, there is no flow after this gap down. There is no direction, so it's hard to go with the flow. But I think CRVS is, as I told you, it's going to be really good for a scalp. And here it goes. I did not take it. Well done, Buzak. Well done. You will get a 40, 50 cents for a scalp. Take it, and then let's see. I think the next one on my side, it's going to be Amat. And Amat, I'm going to take it under 319, Applied Materials Traders, AMAT under 319, again, much lower share size. Actually, we can take it even a little bit earlier, like 319.30, and then add. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to take it 319.30 here. Stop loss, it is at least $2. But again, we are playing with really low share sizes today. Beautiful CRVS, well done. Beautiful call, Buzak. CRWE, checking CRWE. It's not on my list today, Janame. Okay, looks good. Looks really good under 94. 94. Good catch. All right, so under 319, let's see this Amat, applied materials. Let's just go with 319 rather. Google made the reversal. Who is reversing? Oh my God, nah, I did regret CRVS. So much value. You were so much right on the short squeeze, guys. Market though, it's still struggling on the VWAP. I start not liking JP Morgan, but let's see. Which one? C? The gap down. Okay. I don't know. Yes, Jeremy, I agree. Fantastic call on CRVS. Trade of the day. Well done. All right, Amat has not entered yet. JP Morgan suffering. The whole market is suffering a lot. In the meantime, Phew. Bit early, yes. I know that feeling. All right, traders, so far market is not showing any direction after the gap down. Coin pulled back under the VWAP too, under like 231-ish maybe. I'm just watching it. UNG. Yeah, silver is not going anywhere at the moment. UNG. Ah, JP Morgan. UNG, nice comeback. I like UNG, Jeremy. I like UNG. Market is really trying its best to push higher now, which is not good at all for my JP Morgan trade. Shoo. I'm still keeping an eye on that and I still hold it. Applied Materials has not entered yet. 319 is the call. I mean, under 319. UNG looks very interesting. And seems like the SPY triple Q are trying to break the high of the day again. How about Apple? Let me just check Apple here. This is still red, as I see. But seems like as a reversal. Okay. MU unstoppable. Abu, look at that. It's just ready to break the highs. I missed the reversal. Netflix still crazy. I'm not going to touch it. WMT stronger again. It's on the VWAP. You can watch it. DHI from red to green. Nike is green again. What a surprise. CRM coming back. It's such a very ugly chart, guys. Very ugly charts. Most of the charts are really ugly. If you are still in CRVS traders, I hope you took at least two partials. I would just leave my stop loss under 15 and let's see whether it can go more. So I do still own JP Morgan full share size. I mean half share size, but full. I have not taken any partial yet because it was just slightly green. Now it seems like it's reversing. Overall market is trying desperately to break the high of the day. UNG still looks really good. It's Jeremy's call over 12.25. MU breaking the highs. I'm just checking the rest. SMCI, what a drop. Wow. Roblox is down 5% too. Coin. Coin still looks like as a breakdown indeed. NVDA stopped a lot on this 180 area. Look at this. 7 minutes till the 10 o'clock, usually on Mondays, which I know it's not Monday, it's a Tuesday, but usually this 30-minute reversal is due. However, now we do not have anything to reverse, I would say. Yes, applied materials, Buzak, yes. Seems like it's back from the long to the, or from the short to the long side. You are right. This looks like really strong now. But I feel like I'm not going to take it. NVDA, it's a double bottom now. Coin is breaking down. I'm just a bit afraid this Bitcoin is moving a bit weird for me. AVGO is moving higher. Let's see the Microsoft. You called it on the long side. Beautiful call on Microsoft. Who called Microsoft? Buzak. 451. Nice catch there. So traders, I'm just keeping my JP Morgan. Definitely, if Amat is breaking higher, I'm going to cancel my trade there. And overall market, I'm just waiting for this 10 o'clock, whether it's going to trigger any bigger moves or any direction at all. Would be great, actually. What is with PLTR? All over the place. Meta, not an easy day. I do not like when the party is over before we start the day. Amazon is rather stronger at the moment, at least. Yeah, coin did the intraday breakdown. Shoo. Come on, JP Morgan, give it up. It's just time for that. Okay. AFRM. Looks good too. TQQQ, I still keep the entry under the lows, but so far doesn't look like it's going to go there. JP Morgan, that's not good, guys. I think I'm going to halve my share size. It's a little bit more than $1 loss, but I do not like this inverted cup and handle now. Look at this. That's ugly. Volume is not big though, not a high volume in the green candles, which is a good sign, but still not nice. Not my favorite Monday morning, I would say, which is, I know it's not Monday, but you know what I mean. Not too many trades so far. CRVS was a big miss. INTC, again, I just took it off my radar, I don't know why. Oh yeah, INTC is INTC. Trump likes it, everyone buys it. Funny. Good luck with Amat. Buzak, if you took it over 323, seems like it's pushing higher, not lower. And unfortunately, traders, this JP Morgan, it doesn't want to work. Shoo. Come on, market, do something. 10 o'clock comes soon. Roblox SMCI still big red. Google back to the highs. MBLY, not good. AMD is not on my list today. I don't know why I did not put it there. Yeah, it looks really, really strong. I like it. You know what? Let's just wait. I would say let's just wait for this 10 o'clock because still we have quite of a big selling pressure, so anything can happen. If the market is showing strength, I agree with you that the AMD can be a strong one for maybe for a gap. Um, what is that? Bull flag. Continuation formation can be a good one there. So let's see. Okay, guys, interesting market, that's for sure. No move, neither to the upside nor to the downside after this big gap down. Yes, Abu, this is what we are watching, but I would say only over the high. And as I've told you, I just would like to see what's going to happen around this 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock on the first trading day of the week, which is usually Monday, but now it's Tuesday. It can be quite of a huge decision point for the market indeed. But I agree that it looks quite good. MU seems like though it's stubbed, at least for now. SPY is back to the VWAP. Triple Q is just making a reversal on the VWAP. And VDA broke 180 though, which is quite interesting. Plowing since then it continues, so my stop loss, it was there. Okay, JP Morgan is completely crazy. Okay, guys, seems like the market again wants to do a breakout, at least on the triple Q side. In this case, AMD can work for you, at least for a scalp on the AMD. Let's see BMNR, which is again a bit like Bitcoin related, and you want to long it 29 or short under 2860, I would say. Both of them looks like as a doable setups, Jeremy. Ugly market. I'm still waiting, guys. Here comes the 10 o'clock. JP Morgan is still okay, I would say, but not doing too much. SNDK. Oh, good old SNDK. Please, low share size, Buzak, even if you are going to take it. I can't believe this stock, really, guys. I just can't. I think it's going to run to 450 now. Be careful. I think maybe the top is still not in. But I'm going to watch it for you, okay? But for me, SNDK is still not a top reversal yet. It can be though, but let's just be careful with that. All right, traders, 10 o'clock market failed with the breakout several times, but even it cannot break down. So very hard trading day because there is no clear direction for sure. In this environment, I'm rather, you know, very, very cautious with the daily high, daily low breakdowns unless the market is not going to do it. You see, I've told you 450. 450. Let's check it around 450, 452. This is NDK Buzak. I'm in for a beautiful top reversal. That's for sure. SPY triple Q. Okay, SPY is back to the lows. JP Morgan not doing anything at all. Amat still going higher. NVDA very weak. Apple moving higher. ASTS though it's muted. How about Tesla? Let me just check Tesla. Ooh. Tesla, it's like copied the market so far. No breakout, no breakdown. Now SNDK is getting closer to look like a nice breakdown, but the entry is still 445, Buzak, and very small share size. This is the lunch money, dinner money. For me, it's dinner money here in Spain. So let's see SNDK. What can you give to us today, if anything? Guys, if you still like AMD, still looks strong, but the market looks really, really, really tricky. Yeah, Jeremy, I was thinking on that too. Like it was like a very, very strong reversal. I just try to go with, if the market is going down, I try to find shorts rather. Okay, guys, so SNDK looks like as a good one as Buzak called under 445, but this is not for starter traders, okay? So not for starter traders at all. I'm just going to take it with a funny share size, like a funny share size for me. I don't know, 20 shares, something like this. Stop loss over the high, so be careful, okay? All right. Market, SPY broke the lows but does not continue. I was not expecting more than that, at least now. JP Morgan, at the moment, it is completely muted. J&J, still not the weakest. Tesla on the lows, NVIDIA was on the lows. You know what? I'm kicking myself because of coin. Coin was like a perfect intraday breakdown. Look at that, Jeremy. Look at that. I know you like these setups too. That was like really like by the book. By the book intraday breakdown. I was just afraid to take it because of the Bitcoin craziness again. 231.40. Perfect entry. Can't believe it. All right, guys, so SNDK, let's see for 40. JP Morgan, nothing. Market though on the lows. I still like my TQQQ under the lows. Yes, Buzak, this what I was checking actually to get a better entry on the AMAT. Means 322, it can be a perfect one. I like it. Especially if finally the market is going to be continued. However, traders, I'm really thinking on halving my share size on this JP Morgan. It's just not doing anything at all. We really need a big breakdown with the market to see some nice moves, and it doesn't want to. I mean, the JP Morgan is just completely muted. But I very much like Buzak call on Amat on the 322. SPY very close again to the short of the day, or short of the day, low of the day, sorry. This is going to be hopefully the short of the day as well. Which one? Well Tower. Whew. What's that stock? That looks ugly. There is no volume, or what's the problem with that stock? 188. No, for me it's too hectic. I think there is not enough volume here, or I don't know why. Oh no, JP Morgan. Shoo. Okay, guys, that's a loser, unfortunately. I'm not going to half it anymore because I just missed it. But over 380, 3850, I'm going to be out. Shame on you, JP Morgan. The best short of January, it was JP Morgan, and nice, just getting back some profit of that short. Okay, applied material still looks good. SNDK, so-so. SPY is making a consolidation under the VWAP. So let's just keep an eye on SPY, whether it's going to push through or not. CRVS is back under $15 if you still holding it. Abu, the AMD did a nice job. I hope you took a partial already on this long. Tesla suffering, market is suffering big time. SNDK is still okay. So this is the dinner money, lunch money on the SNDK. However, I want to see it back at least till the VWAP. And unfortunately, JP Morgan is going to be out soon. Shame on you. Market trying to reverse again as usual. Nice. Okay, traders. So far market is quite untradeable thanks to this big gap down. We had some nice calls, especially from your side. Well done. I am in Amat as well. Let's see whether it can push back to this 319 area. Yes, Buzak, it is. I'm not going to add. I'm really taking it cautiously this day today because as you can see, everything is crazy at the moment. Market is trying to reverse definitely now. JP Morgan, unfortunately, really close, but it's just going to get into the 50 EMA on the daily, by the way, or intraday. So that's why I'm keeping my stop loss still there. I'm just checking the news. Maybe we have something, but I have not seen anything at all. Okay. Nice. Amat, Applied Materials is just doing great. I'm still holding JP Morgan too. And here comes SNDK. I'm going to take a small partial around 440 and let's see. On the Amat, I want to see the 320 area for the first partial and then let's see how it's going further. No, not really, Abu. It looks like it's just hanging on a thread for a breakdown, but anyway, it's not doing anything at all. I feel like, you know what, for the Tesla, it would definitely need the market breakdown, especially the SPY breakdown indeed. But it's no, it's actually it's not moving. CRVS is back to the VWAP. That looks quite interesting for a VWAP reversal, which I'm still checking. Your AMD was really nice. It's still going, so that's good. Amat, great. Guys, one more dollar. I'm taking a partial on Amat. Yeah, it is. It is, but still a lot of hesitation. Ooh, Netflix is giving up. Okay, guys, I see some movements finally. Be ready to take a partial on Amat. $2, it's going to be great, I think, for the first partial. And JP Morgan made the reversal as well. That's a good sign, but now we need like a really big drop. Come on, market. Decide finally. You really need this decision on the direction side. However, SNDK is just hesitating too much. I don't know what to do with that stock. Still keep it. It's just a fun share size, as I've told you. Maximum, I'm not going to get dinner, which is not a big problem. Good for my future. Okay, guys, I am taking some off on the AMAT. It's close to 320. Hi, Alfred. So nice to see you. Long time. Good morning. Hope you're doing great on this crazy market. Okay, guys, here we are. First partial AMAT done. 320. Market seems like it's really breaking down this time, but still not enough. So first partial done. Stop loss over 322, just slightly over 322 on the AMAT. So two winners so far, and JP Morgan is still in the play. SNDK, it's a fun share size. I'm still keeping it. MU going back to the VWAP. And really kicking myself because of the coin. It was so nice. Shoo. Oh, come on, JP Morgan. Give it up. We need a big breakdown under 680 on the SPY. That can trigger quite of a big sell-off, I think. And in this case, I'm still okay with TQQQ under the lows. I'm still okay with the TQQQ under the lows. So traders, in the meantime, if you just visited the TEFS trading room for the first time, and I'm just telling you the time the head analyst and mentor by the TEFS proprietary trading company. And if you have not seen yet our fantastic challenges and funded account packages, plus of course you can have private mentoring with me through the accounts as well, then please just check out our website, which is www.tefs.com. Or if you have any questions like now, anything which you want to take privately, here is my email, agi@tefs.com. You can just write me at any time. I'm more than happy to help you, even if you are struggling with trading, anything like that. You want private mentoring, I'm up for it. So please just drop me an email. Okay, usually I'm spending like an hour of trading with you in the beginning of the day and trying to do our best with this fantastic trading community here, as you can see. Yes, oh, Buzak, SNDK? No, not yet, not yet. I was waiting for 440. It looks like it's not doable at the moment, but it's just like a fun share size, as I've told you. This is the dinner money, lunch money type of trade, nothing else. All right, traders, market broke the lows. I meet the SPY, not the triple Q yet, but the overall market still not moving. Don't forget, AMAT is going to be out over 322. I'm not risking more on that stock. And unfortunately, seems like I'm not going to have any dinner today with the SNDK. If it's breaking the highs, I'm going to be out. NVIDIA is trying to be a bit stronger, as I see. At least it did not push back to the lows of the day yet. JP Morgan is still, feel like on JP Morgan we really need to manage this loss there and really taking out half of the share size now. I missed it before. Right, so SNDK still in the play. I like this rejection candle now, this doji, but we need red candles finally. SPY struggling a lot. JP Morgan still hanging. Now let's see the big movers. I mean the gainers losers list. Might I'm finding something which is much more interesting there. UVXY, ONDS. Oh yeah, if we forgot ONDX, it's up 9% already. It's funny. Okay, ONDS was strong. That was strong. GLD. DJT. DJT seems like might it wants to make a reversal on the daily. I don't know. Or CAT. Tara, nice. Okay, so it's maybe it's a diet day for us. Oh no, look at that. It's coming back. At least carrot is healthy. MU 370. Do you have the guts to short it, Buzak? Okay. Looks like a continuation, to tell the truth, but as I told you, I don't know. I'm staying with my SNDK. Dinner money will be enough, but unfortunately, this JP Morgan is going to be a loser. Sure. Traders, Amat is still in play, and I am planning to add under the VWAP like 319 still. SPY triple Q still not moving as they should, but SNDK is starting to look much better. And MU, yeah, MU looks interesting indeed. MU looks interesting. All right, traders, so far SNDK is in a small green. Unfortunately, JP Morgan is getting close to my stop loss. Amat, though, it's making a nice consolidation here and maybe a reversal. Let's see. Overall market, again, useless, completely useless at the moment. Like no direction at all. Nice, SNDK. All right, seems like I can have at least a salad for dinner. Come on. Actually, usually I'm not having dinner. So I'm eating last at 6 o'clock. That's it. Come on, SNDK. Getting closer to the partialing. Spy you completely useless. Can't believe this thing. Second time we do a reversal on the 50 EMA with the JP Morgan. That's an interesting one. Let's see, Microsoft. Nothing. Okay, come on, JP Morgan. Come on, SNDK. All right, traders, under 319 adding to Amat. Yes, Buzak, 320 is good as well. SPY trying to push higher at the moment, which is not good again from a JP Morgan. I think it's a lost trade anyway. Applied Materials looks very good. That can be a really, really big winner if we finally go for it. Good luck with the MU, Buzak, if you took it under this 370 level. Oh, okay. Dinner time. SNDK, I'm just taking 70% out, 70% of the share size. It's a very small share size, as I've told you, 440, which I wanted to see here. Applied Materials still okay, but unfortunately, I need to say goodbye to the JP Morgan. It's just going for gap fill. So first loser of the day, it's in. But it's still green, especially if Amat is getting a bit more to the downside. I'm going to add under 319. Buzak, 319. SNDK stop loss over 446, and let's see whether it can run a little bit more back towards to the VWAP. Market again trying slightly push higher, not a big success so far, so really no direction. Nice on the MU, it's just making you a $1.50 now in the profit. Okay, SNDK, well done. I'm at adding under 319, and I want to take a partial around 318, 317. Let's see how nicely we go. Watch out, Abu, with the AMD. It's just making a reversal now. Anyway, I think your stop loss is already on the entry if you're still holding it. Nice, Ahmad. Go, go, go. I need applied material down under 319. Triple Q back to the lows. Triple Q is very close to the lows as well, and I still like this entry here. Actually, on the triple Q. Just checking quickly the news here. I have not seen too many. Did? US dollar treasury prices tumble, gold spikes, globe freeze, US assets. Hmm. Dow drops 700 points as Trump's Greenland scheme sparks US capital flight, fear of global trade war. Yeah, European stocks sell. Nothing up to date at the moment. This is just a usual move. Okay, traders, we are really close with the AMAT for adding. If you have not added yet, SPY triple Q though, it's still no full breakdown. Still nothing. SNDK unfortunately is just hovering here, so it's going to be a small dinner only. If it goes to 446, I'm out on the SNDK traders. Here we go with AMAT, Applied Materials, added. I want to see a 318, between 317, 318 for partial. Let's see. SPY triple Q, still nothing. No continuation, no direction, nothing. But I'm really happy we are in green at all, or at least I hope you are in green, guys. Let's just make a poll. I would guess half. So how is your trading day going? We have a green, red, the usual green, red break even or no trade. This is the leave me alone day. Okay, guys, now let's see. It's an anonymous voting. I mean, Oh no, come on, really? And here are the news. All right, traders, over 321, I'm going to be out on AMAT with zero, like around the average price, okay? And 446, I'm going to be out on the SNDK. Oh my goodness, look at this craziness here. Look at this craziness here. It's so ugly. Big green candle. Now let's see, it's a bull trap or something is really going to happen here. This should be some market makers or really some news. Let's see. In the meantime, let's see. 44% of yours are in green. Guys, you're good. You are better than me. Very good. And this is the goal. That's why I'm here to improve you. Red 22%. Sorry for the red ones, but it should be always manageable red, not a deep red. Break even. Well done, I would say. 50% in green. And everyone traded. Not bad. So guys, it's an anonymous voting. So if you feel like, go for it. And in the meantime, last chance for the SNDK to make a reversal. And surprisingly, Amat is still doing quite good. Oh, thank you so much, guys. Such a great feedback. Happy for you. Okay, 54% in green. I'm proud of you, really. Again, red ones, don't be disappointed. This is a really hard market to trade, I must tell you. It's like, even for me, it's really hard. You need to be extra disciplined in this market not to jump on every move. Ooh, SNDK. It was hanging on a thread. So I'm going to get even a piece of steak next to my salad. I'm just kidding. Okay, SNDK. Sorry for the vegans. I'm eating meat. SNDK. Okay, very nice Amat. We are getting lower now. We need to break this 318 now. 318 next, and let's see. I'm getting closer to the partial here with the adding. Just really need to break 318 towards 318 now. Nice. And the SPY is on the highs, triple Q on the highs, crazy. Guys, I'm canceling TQQQ. I'm not going to take TQQQ anyway. I won't have time for it. So cancel TQQQ. And here we are. Traders, I am ready to take. I'm at partial again. Looks good. I'm going to take 75% out, a little bit more than 75, and just let it run. Looks like the market wants to make this breakout here. So that's definitely not good for our AMAT. That's why I was taking this quick partial, because no, it's not the best here. Like, it's really pushing higher, you see. And I'm going to be out over 320. With the rest, I'm going to be out over 320. Okay, so things are changing with these green candles, volume in the green candles as well. So let's see whether this is a real move or a bull trap. So far seems like it's a real move. But Buzak, still your MU call under 670, it was not bad at all, at least for a $2-3. CRVS made the move too. So yeah, maybe the buyers just entered the game here. I don't know. Golden triple Q opposite move. Yes, Alfred, usually they do. Let me just check the XAU USD, and you know what? I think this is the time when I'm officially taking my first partial on the gold swing. Yep. Guys, I'm taking my first partial on the gold swing, and I'm going to be out on I'm at over 320, 446 on SNDK if it goes back to 446, and I think I'm just going to call it as a day. On your side, thank you very much for voting. You have 53% in the green, 27 red, break even 20, and everyone traded. Really proud of you guys. And again, who just ended in red so far, at least in this day. Don't be disappointed. This is a really, really strong day. I mean, hard to trade indeed. Okay, what a day, what a start of this shortened week. Amazing, actually. If you missed the first partial with the AMAT, this is the time to take it, okay? And stop loss over 320. SNDK still looks good. So one loser, but three winners so far. I'm quite happy with that day. And hopefully tomorrow is going to be a little bit better day. So far, though, the market was not able to pull back to fill the gap. Might is going to do it, later on onto the day, because if you just check the SPY, it climbed back over the 50 EMA. It's quite of a strong support for the stocks, for the S&P 500 at all. So until it is staying over the 50 EMA, I think there is a chance to fill the gap. On the triple Q side, if I'm just checking, it is under the 50 EMA. But the 610, as I've told you, it's an extremely strong support on the daily. And so far, it's pulling back. So interesting afternoon can happen here. Watch out on that. Any more swings on watch? Tara, yes, I'm still watching MBLY. I have not taken yet MBLY. This talk. I could not make my research because both of my children just got sick during the weekend, unfortunately. Sophia just got sick today. It's like a norovirus. If you are parents and you know what is norovirus, then you know that this is one of the disgusting viruses. At least it's quite fast, but oh my goodness. So I had no time to search over, but hopefully today or tomorrow I'm going to do like a 1-2 hour search for swings, and I'm going to get it. Really, Tara, this is this winter disease, or I don't know. They always get it on during winter. So ugly. Vida is happy to hear that. Well done. Waiting for Uber, checking Uber. So I'm going to do my homework today or tomorrow. Hope they are better. Thank you. Yeah. Alex is getting much better now. He had just a fever yesterday, but Sophia just started. So let's see. Hopefully they are going to be okay in some days, in 1, 2 days. And yours too. It's just crazy. Okay, guys. So I'm just going to call it as a day. I'm just running back to my little one. I'm really happy we could make that day because, again, that was not an easy one. However, really nice calls. Buzak, Jeremy, everyone who just called them, the AMD call, Abu Majid, they were very good. So I'm really happy for you. Nice improvement for sure, and great calls for the community. I really appreciate it. Your interaction today, as always. If you like the stream, please just give me, not just me, but the fantastic team behind me, a great thumbs up, a like button. And I'm going to see you, of course, tomorrow at 9 a.m. Tomorrow we will have more economic news. And don't forget Netflix. Don't just stuck in the trade. Okay, if you're trading Netflix or something like that, don't forget that Netflix is going to release earnings after market close, and it can be a surprise on either side indeed. Tomorrow, 21st of January, Wednesday, we will get some more economic news. Even President Trump speaks at 8:30, 10 o'clock pending home sales, construction spending, Lagarde speaking at 11:45, so a little bit more lively day on the economic side than today. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you, Vidice, and have a beautiful rest of your day. See you everyone tomorrow. Take care. Bye.